Sorry, I'm fiddling here with the camera. This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog, coming to you guys a video I'm going to put together and show on the channel. The neighborhood, you have to check it out. They're starting at the 200,000 mark to 300,000, 400,000 dollar houses. It's 5 different builders building in one community. The money's going to 2 elementary schools in the neighborhood. You have to see this. They're 2-story building elementary school. Basically, the kids that live in that neighborhood will have unlimited resources. They will have new books, new computers, new teachers. You know, you'll be able to walk your child to school. It's going to be a very, very different neighborhood. It's going to be very child friendly, but it's a point of me showing you where money is going, where equity is going, where if you want to invest in neighborhoods like that for your family's sake, you know, the 5 to 10 year mark, if you live in a neighborhood like that, is exponential, right? As far as your child's education, you spiritually, you mentally, just having a refuge of, it's got a pool, several pools, a natural lake, tennis courts, golf, trails, you know, you name it. It's going to be this thing where basically we get to a point in our society where financially people can't afford to go into Austin and do all these things. So it's easier if their neighborhood provides all these activities and they can kind of have an idea that their kids are somewhere in the neighborhood but not far. This is a great opportunity for equity. You know, as you're working with a builder, you're closing, they're bringing about $10,000 in closing costs. You know, you're coming to closing maybe with $2 grand. I mean, it's an awesome opportunity. Sometimes I had a friend close on a house that was $171,000. The lady bought $800 to closing. So, you know, say what you will about housing, and everybody's not been to be a homeowner. There's a reason that the poverty level of African Americans is so high when you have 53% of them underbanked or unbanked, where they're just cashing checks wherever, and they only have 40% home ownership. You cannot get ahead in a society where it's required you to own assets if you do not own assets. Now, we're seeing a lot of people who, you know, they quit jobs they hated because they bought a house. One of my people that watches the channel, working a job for 18 years, she hated it. Finally buys a condo after, you know, hearing all the good stuff. Her mortgage is $347. She was able to quit that job. How is that possible? Because when you're able to own something, own where you live, own your job, you have more flexibility, more peace, more calm, more opportunity to live a great life. It is just what it is. So everybody, this is Erica, Classy Climb vlog. Thank you for watching the channel. I'll have that video up shortly. A quick narration of what you're seeing here. You're seeing this elementary school that's really nice. It's 2 stories. It's really nicely built. Basically, this whole community has 5 different builders, and basically their kids will be going to this huge state-of-the-art technology. It has a library inside, George Washington Carver School, and look at the prices here. You got golf, you got fitness, you got pools, you got clubs, starting from $200,000. I know the camera's a little shaky, give me a break. $200,000, many of you can qualify for that as couples, even if you don't make a lot of money. And also the builders here give a lot of incentives. So people are coming to these closings with barely $1,000, barely $800, barely $2,000. And a lot of the closers, because they have a mortgage company in-house, can pretty much give you about $10,000 for the closing. So here you're seeing, this is a lake. This is actually a lake that's connected to a trail. The trail goes over the whole complex. You've got volleyball, you've got, you know, tennis, you've got it all over here. You got like at least 5 pools in this bad boy. Now, why is this important? Because one side of the property of this whole giant planned neighborhood is like $400,000 houses. The other side is $300,000, and then of course we got down to the $200,000. And as you go into different parts of the neighborhood, the houses get a little smaller, they get a little closer. But at the end of the day, everybody's living over here. All these resources are going to the elementary schools of their children's choices. So this is something you've got to pay attention to. This is how people build wealth and equity. This is how kids go to schools with computers and a great library. Look at that house behind you, $230,000, very Texas style, the sandy zone, all that good stuff. And, you know, again, I like riding around Austin at night. It gives you a view of why people move to the city. I just like it. That's the Frost Tower. Sorry for the window, but at the end of the day, I like driving around and see who lives in the city, who's moving to the city, where's the nightlife headed. So anyway, you guys, this is Erica from Classy Climb blog. Thank you guys for joining me. You guys have been wonderful. I hope you enjoy some of the end here. I'm going to give some more commentary, and here's my night ride.
LBJ-FM, Austin.
What's up, everybody? This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog, doing another video here from the vehicle. Look, you guys, I hope you're watching this channel and you're making some decisions and making some moves. You know, tax liens are just one option. It's a great way to get properties if you can get them that way. It does take some work, it does take some investment. If you're willing to, I've heard a lot of comments lately about wholesaling on the channel. The thing about wholesaling is it's a full-time job, dude. And if you're not committing to put at least $200 to $400 a month in marketing and making sure you have a system for following up with calls, getting contracts closed, and having a buyer's list, it's really difficult. But if you're willing to commit that time and you're willing to put yourself out there, put out bandit signs, at least minimum 50 in a city, in a certain area, in a, you know, in a tax, you know, in a zip code where you want to invest. If you're willing to really hustle up, you know, there's no problem with you getting into wholesaling. But really, at some point in the wholesaling, you learn that it's not about wholesaling. It's not about just getting a property, getting in and getting out. A lot of it is getting that passive income. You'll see a lot of channels out here. Well, all of a sudden you start hearing the guy or girl talk about getting passive income, getting rental properties, because at the end of the day, a lot of people do wholesaling to get cash, but it's almost a business of if you don't work, you don't eat. And the passive income, even if you only get $200 to $700 from each rental property a month, if you get 10 of those, you know, $2,000 to $7,000 a month coming in, regardless of whether you're working or not, is a great lifestyle. Don't let anybody confuse you there that, you know, oh, single family is not worth it. Get whatever properties you can get. You can always elevate yourself to duplexes, to fourplexes, to multifamily homes, you know, 8plexes and 12plexes. But you got to have the capital and you got to have the collateral. And so I hope you learned nothing else from my channel. If nothing else business related, is to get that passive income going for you guys. So look, this is Erica, Classy Climb blog. Later, guys.